I'm about to pick up something crazy. A car that I just loved over 20 years ago when I was into rotaries. It's kind of like I was into rotaries down south, and these guys were, I guess, north of us. Our group of rotaries, we all kind of knew each other. We didn't really mix. And this car is so special. This car was the most iconic car, especially rotor back then. And it hasn't been touched in 20 years. It's still from the 90s spec. It's probably got 90s fuel in it still. I'll show you when I get there. It's crazy. And it was 5 minutes from my workshop, which is absolutely nuts. So go pick this car up, and I don't even know what to do with it. It was one of those cars that, like, God. This is the car. This car in South Australia, like 20 something years ago, especially if you're in the rotor scene, you will know this car. Best part about it, this car has not been touched in 20 something years. It's like as it was built back then by Dukes, which is crazy. I remember just being a youngster and just like looking at this car going, oh, that's the dream. That is unreal. Just like, I don't know, it wasn't my first introduction into like 90s Japanese style. It was just, I don't know. I was a big rotor head, had heaps of rotors. I knew Dukes and their circle, you know, we didn't used to hang with them, but we all knew them, and Dukes was lovely to me. Yes, my mate Wayne has literally kept this as is for the last 20 years, you know. It's mind-blowing. Had it sitting in his shed, and I knew he had it. I've been talking to him. Just the right time has come up to get the car, and here it is. It's mind-blowing. Yeah, like I said, people in other states, they probably, you know, wouldn't know the car, but South Australia, like, this is it. Yeah, it's crazy. I just can't believe it's here, and I can't believe it's the same. It's funny when you're younger, everything just looks slammed. Now I look at this thing, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a lot of space there. I can sort that easy. Everything's just dirty, but it's sat in the shed. Wayne's had it running on occasion. It probably seems like mild, you know, to today's standards. Everything's got fitment and this and this and that. And back late 90s, South Australia, that's like spec era, you know what I mean? You'd see these things rolling with big chromies, and they'd remove the wings and stuff like that here. Wasn't really a big thing here. I love the style, old like Japanese motorsport days, and Dukes was like in that circle. So yeah, hence it's styled this way, and obviously it's his thing. But yeah, I don't even know where to start. I'll start by showing you this. Just old school fuel system. You'll see the JRE logos. It's got the standard 5% tint. Yeah, I'll just get a light together. I don't know what the spec of this actual car is, but infinity seats, like driver and passenger, and in near mint condition. Obviously full black trim. Yeah, obviously Grex knob and Nardi, all the go-to bits. Just unreal. Like roll cage, obviously once again with JRE stickers and freewheeling and just all the things from back then. It's unreal that it's still like this, because this is exactly how it was when Dukes owned it, which is mind-blowing. And he didn't strip the trim, which is pretty sick. I love cars, like I love half cage and race spec, but nice carpet roof lining, door trims, ultimate. Yep, full Cosmo, all old school. Looks like a GT35 back when we were running TO4s, and the GT35 was like your high-tech turbo. Yeah, it's old Gretty gate and Cosmo motor, built Cosmo motor. I don't know much about it, Once again, JRE. This was always on it, all this stuff. Used to be a guy back then called Leroy. Used to do a lot of people's fab, and it looks like a lot of this stuff is Leroy's work. He always did awesome stuff. Oh, there you go. Could be ASE as well. Another local company that did like your real high-end kind of stuff. I was looking at the housings and you probably can't see it, but one housing has stamps on it. It says, shit, I forgot. It says sick. Oh, it says fully sick. So one housing's fully and the other one's sick. Alright, I'm gonna drain the tank. Let's see what kind of soup we get out of here. Oh yeah, I don't know what that smell is, like varnish. If the camera can't pick up smells. But, let me get the light. It's the right colour. Rolling down now. Got a full one of that brown looking soup. And got that happening. Wheels off now. Lesson. These are the devil's nuts. Worst thing you'll ever put on your car. The amount of track days I've been at, and other people don't have the tools to take them off, or they round them, or no good. Teen coilovers as new condition from 1984. Love it or hate it, it's what I'm doing. I'm pulling these good quality tyres off and chucking some 225 Dongfangs on. They look like they'll be high performance Dongfangs. Go on the back, get some wheel spin. Bit of size difference, bit of stretch, bit of guard shape, bit too square for how well I want this car. Success on the Dongfangs. No strut test. Let's start the front soaking. Why? Well, you can work out your spaces you need, and you know, if you're ever getting tired or you can't be bothered, get re-enthused to once you see a car slammed, you get pumped. Well, I do anyway. And I can work out pretty much bang on what spacer I need for height I'm planning on running. So, looks like I need all the spacers. But yeah, get the wheel up there now. Run like a maybe 10 mil, or this fat part of your finger, or 15s. People ever say they've maxed out their coilovers and they can't get their car lower. Bin this guy. It's got a helper spring. Helps you not get low. Just remove it. You can still cut these and everything. There's options. I love it when people tell me their car won't go lower and have a little look. I'm like, give me 20 minutes and a grinder. Guarantee I'll get your car lower. But yeah, I'll just bin that little guy and see where we get. Also, another thing that will try and ruin your day is there's a bump stop in there, a little sneaky piece of bump stop. Bin those as well. You don't have to bin them, you can keep them. If you like collecting rubbish that you should never put back in. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. It'll fight you. See that? Day ruiner. Another 40 mil right there. Them in the bin, then you get this. Look at that. Yeah, you get a floppy spring. They might pop out now and then. They just pop back in. They might make some clicking sounds. Guess whose car's going to be low? If it doesn't go low enough, I'll be cutting the springs. Yeah, it's getting a spring chop and spacer removal. I'll put 15 mil spacers on there. Looks like we're sticking out about 15 mil. This is what I use. Recommended to me by PPRE. So I run in my quad, so yes. Handy. Fuel pump wire just falling out of its little crimpy. Yes, she no good. Alright, first roadblock. Fuel pump is dead and smells like shit. That's how much you can see through that line. See what's in it. I think the fuel line's just collapsed, to be honest. There's a better view. She no good. But a fuel system like this, where there's two pumps teeing into one, you need like a one-way little check valve, so fuel can't go backwards through it. So yeah, this setup, like fuel would have come here and just done loops. Like some pressure would have went to the rail, so the car would have ran, and you would blow her up. So yeah, so we'll pull that just as a bit of a precaution. And that's the second fuel line, almost worse. Both dodgy. Should clamp on top of barb, but that's how they should look. I don't know if you can see the rubbish that's in the tank everywhere. Oh, great. How to lose a day, fuel tank edition. Oh, I've replaced everything. Obviously, dodgy lines, dodgy fittings, clogged up fuel systems, dead fuel pump, wire broken off, clogged fuel filter. Seems like there's still heaps of stuff in the fuel rails and everything. I've been cleaning it, but it's just never ending. I'm about ready to power it up. See if we get fuel pressure. I'm just going to try and start it. I need to hear some rotary sounds. That's the sound. I'll go put this on fuel pressure. Yes! Just a little tickle, see if it starts. I think I was dreaming. Can't be that easy. Just filming to see what kind of cockroaches come out of here. It all looks free. No the cable. This is the plumbing. Oh yeah, the gasket looks fresh.
We can reuse that for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did the old pressure washy, so it's a little bit of a swamp down here. This is when you can't start your car. It's called Phil. You're here for this part every time.
Yeah.
I swear. You wait for the call. But we pull the injectors and they're like filled with almost like honey. So safe to say they ain't firing anytime soon. I don't know if you can get this. That's what's in the rail. Oh no, this is worse than I thought. The yellowness coming out. My mate Evan, I rang him and we were cleaning this out with brake cleaner. He's like, nah, you gotta use carby cleaner. It's a fact. Evan's right again. So injector, 12 volt, fuel pump switch. Oh, honey. It's coming. Oh, the honey has stopped.
It's like slowly dripping out, isn't it?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
How much are we going to do these injector cleans for people? That is awesome. Wow, that injector was never going to work.
Nah.
That was just clogged. Take it off, see if it dribbles after. So it doesn't close.
Doesn't appear to be closing.
Okay. That's some rotary fire.
There we go.
Oh. That's stage 2 of injector cleaning. That costs more. You want your injector to close? Okay. Wow. Alright, switch off. A little bit of jizz at the bottom. Don't know what that is. That is so good. I'm impressed.
I can't believe how well that worked.
I'll stick this in a little cabinet and call it an injector cleaner service. Injector 2. Oh, honey. Beautiful. Oh no. Look, stop it for a second.
It's like a string or something coming out of the end.
Fire it. Ah! Yeah, it's a little piece of whatever. Keep going for a bit. Injector 3.
Oh yeah, give us a feel.
I love the honey at the start. Awesome. Shutting off, spraying. Awesome. A little bit of jelly. I'll eat that.
Oh, nearly, yeah.
Yeah, a little booger. Injector booger. Look how much shit is in there. This is injector 3 still. Super flow. Ready?
Yep.
It's loving life. It's living its best life now.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Rotary. Let's go. One more. The problem is I'll never get them flushed if it runs. It's just like, they're mint. Ready? Honey. Take one. Oh, yeah. So that's the same as the last injector. You can see the different spray pattern. We've got the snake tongue. And then we'll do... Oh, 3. I think I got 4 sprays, hey. We're down to 3. We're up to 3. Oh, I got a hanger. Got it, get it. Come on, you little fucker. Nah. Look at that snot. It's not going to be cheap, this service, because it's a 2-man job. Do a little debooger. And then,
Oh yeah, look at it in the end.
yeah, look at the little snot pocket just poking out. Wow. Yep. You don't need them in there.
Yep.
That's beautiful. That's exactly how the brochure would show it, I reckon. Perfect pattern. This is how much it come out of those injectors and rails. I don't know if you can see that. Even that big booger there. Ow. This car was never gonna run. Now it will. What time is it? It's gonna run. First kick. I'll see what kind of freaking squirrels come out the exhaust tip. Ah! I've got private fuel a couple of times. Oh. You ready? You ready? What the? Back to the 90s.
I gotta go full old school.
Does it make the dial-up noise?
Not that old, no, not quite.
Testament to the old Haltech though. Still running mint, bloody 20 years on. Look at the graphics. Yep. Lower the front. And I'm gonna get to the back again. Those swampies. Clean. Not even wound all the way down. I'm removing the helper springs, I just know. They gotta go. There we go. Sorry, Shockworks. You use your tool on these little crusty things. See you later, devil's helper. Yeah, bin this guy. That's the thing. Desired result. Look how much I got to play with. 235. Big square edge. Actually fit decent. Not the look I'm going for. And swapping them for 215s. Sorry about the leaky noise, but there's a difference. 215, 235. Now like a shoulder, so it's fitted with the guard. Instead of a full square or bulgy edge. Don't make me chop your springs. Much better. Oh, the rattles this, by the way. But always just fully leaking air out of here. So yeah, obviously the blow valve. I don't run blow valves in anything, so I'll pull this off now, block that off, keep going. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're out. That fuel system, terrible. Would have been right when I was younger. Now I'm like, oh no. Yeah. Seats, so good. I'm selling these seats actually. Good time to advertise them. Yeah, let's see how she goes. First 5 minutes of driving, 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is, but probably hot. Good signs. Actual boosting quite nice. Exit gate. Probably the injector cleaning. And 220. I don't know if this is good. Minutes in, just pouring out smoke, running on one rotor. Everyone's looking at me like I'm an idiot. Look at the smoke. That is not a burnout. I'm keeping the revs up so I don't stall it in traffic and have to push this shit. Too fat for that. Look at the smoke. I'm stuck in so much traffic. Cars getting hot. Running on one rotor, smoke everywhere. But I don't want to switch it off because I know I'll end up freaking pushing it. What a disaster. Safe to say it's warm. Wish it was my taco. It's not. Steam coming out the bonnet. You can see steam coming out the bonnet now. This is not the drive I wanted. She hot. Let's see if we can get it home. It's about 20 minutes to home. Yep. She's not great. We're getting there though. Stupid rotaries. Nah, they're good. I'll sort it. It's what I do. Back at the shop. Don't know if it's going to be good. I have a feeling it's going to be bad. I reckon the motor's no good. Obviously after my 7 minutes of driving, started running on one rotor. Then I got it real hot because I was stuck in traffic. I just wanted to get out of the traffic. Yes. It's not end of the world. Because I got Parker Motorsport. He doesn't know yet, but I think his motor's coming his way to get a little freshen up, and who knows what kind of old dodginess is going on with his motor. Yes, I'll clean the plugs out. I'll try and start it again. I did try when I got back here, it just sounded like I had nothing. Frick. Oh well, let's go. Just had engine bay fire. The fire guy took about 8 minutes to react. You're mesmerised by fire, weren't you? That's a big fire.
That was a big flame.
Whew! I took the exhaust manifold bolt off, and that's all fuel dripping out the motor. Like proper pool of fuel. And then, bonus, look at one of the 3 bolts. Had been hitting the clutch. Yep. The motor full of treats. That's a lot of fuel. Guess the motor's had a little flushy. 98. Oh god, I did the old exhaust sleeve removal. Kill me. This is some ghetto shit that I've seen some local engine builders do. Remove the exhaust sleeves. This is no good. South Australia, where they port everything excessively for no gains. Look how bad those ports are. Oh god, I'm scared. New discovery. Turn it over. It's like, that's all my fuel. We've got a gusher. Don't know about usher, we've got gusher. 13 big gusher. Wow. Yeah, that's why the plugs are foul. You see how much came out there? It's fucked. Oh my god, kill me. Oh, I wish you could see this in person, how bad this is. It's literally, looks like it was ported with a blunt pencil, I don't know. It's disgusting. And then obviously, to top it off, through bolt just falling out. This is gonna be a fun one. I don't even know how it ran. The housings all look clean and everything. Explains why we had a massive fire this morning, because it was just gushing out when we were turning it over fuel. So obviously the injector's stuck on. Probably for good reason. It's like, take me out, fix my engine. It's gonna need new housings. Not heaps keen to see the plates or anything. Some of those. I'm meant to be going home, but now I need to see what the ports look like on the inlet. Well, let's see. The little fountain, I've loosened it, haven't cracked it yet. I fucking love this car. Let's hope they haven't touched the ports. Oh yeah, they're not bad. They look like they've just polished them up. Please be salvageable. Please. Oh, this is one of those motors, and it's a Cosmo motor, so I'm hoping everything's usable. I don't know what the deal is, if you can just put exhaust sleeves back in this or what the go is. Stefan will be the guy for this. He'll want me to bin it all. No, he won't. He'll work it out. Told myself I was done filming this car till it gets its next stage in life, but I need to know. Has it broken it? Has someone just cross-threaded it, putting it in? How it didn't leak water? Don't know. These are answers I need to know. They just did stuff differently back then. For some reason they've ground all the heads of the flywheel bolts. Obviously I missed the clutch, which is just a heavy duty organic. This car wasn't making very much power. Yeah, how good. Oh, I can't wait to pop this motor open. I think it's going to be full of treats. Well, the others look done up. Not bad. Yeah, just a stock motor. Look at the wear on the tip of that from hitting the flywheel. Can't see any marks there, but the bolt stuck out, so it's hitting the bolt heads. Yes. Did they just put the wrong bolt in there? That's what it looks like. Looks like she was never done up. Oh wow. Built different. Because it maxes out, it just doesn't reach. So they just put the wrong bolt in. Oh, well, this is going to be the end of this video of this car, because I filmed all the little bits it's got, all the little treats, fuel injector cleaning, getting it running, getting on the road. Obviously at the end, looks like my injector cleaning is not 100%. So it looks like it's just opened an injector and flooded the motor and pissed out flames and fuel and fire and all the good things. But look, this engine has way too many goodies to keep running it. Sadly, I can see a lot of this being thrown away, including the housings and whatnot. Let's hope it's got good plates, but yes, and it's a pretty stock motor. Like, I think it'd be struggling to make 250 kilowatts, like 350 horsepower, this thing. Obviously small GT35 stock motor. How much can you push them before they snap, especially minus some bolts, and who knows what's happening with the rest of them. So it's too much of a gamble to run this motor. All the little, yes, say goodbye. What happens next? We'll wait and see.